so definitely go check out that video. So before we get into the comments, but you're gonna look at the card and be like, how can I help myself and heal with you? Another thing, some things aren't really good in life. This thing, let's release, let's trust, let's sit back, let's heal. It becomes like a smooth sailing walk for you back in time to yesterday, showing you the apartment. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram.
Here's my style has completely changed. We have to go down.
Super important. I definitely noticed a difference in how good I
focusing on anxiety, you start to overthink, and you start to feel very unsafe through your schoolwork, and you're learning about something that clicks into your head, and you're like, oh my god, I want to do this or that.
Art block. Why does it happen? Our minds can only take so much before it shuts down. Like electricity, you use too much of it, use it past its limits, and it'll shut down. Well, I hope that's a good way of explaining it. Art is supposed to be calming and escapism from the real world, but even we need a break from that. If you run out of ideas, become unmotivated, or become simply stuck. That's how I feel. Stuck. I feel stuck. How do I unstuck myself? I feel like this whole point of this video, yes, it's about art block, but it's like so much more than that. Creativity, art, everything comes with art. It's a part of me, and when I'm in the art block, I don't feel like myself. I feel like I'm just like people who say, yeah, we're living in simulation. It feels like we're living in a simulation. That's how I feel when I'm in the art block, because art is such a big part of me. When I'm not drawing or doing anything creative, like for me, like when I say art is a big part of me, I don't just draw or paint and stuff. I create, whether it's editing videos, whether it's sewing, crocheting, making something creative, something hands-on, or something, you know. I hope you get what I'm trying to say. I'm in an art block right now, but I'm kind of getting out of that right now. I have ideas of what I want to draw, but I can't quite draw yet. I just know it because usually when I'm in an art block, I can't draw, I can't think of what to draw. But if I'm able to think of what to draw and I'm kind of able to draw it, that means like I'm kind of getting out of it. That's not going to be the same for you. Everyone is different. For me, no ideas, not able to draw, basically kind of depression, but it's not really depression. For someone else, their art block would probably just be no ideas but can still draw, you know? Everyone is different, every artist is different. My art block has been getting bad these last 2 years. I've been getting art blocks more frequently, more often than usual. I used to draw all the time, guys. Wish I could say it's every day, but I would say at least twice a week. But since 2020, since the end of like 2021, I haven't been drawing most as often as I wanted to be. I feel like it's because I'm kind of insecure about my art. For some reason, I've been comparing my art to others, and I feel like that's making me feel like my art is not good, no one's gonna like it. And also for those like my friends and family, they're like, you need to sell your art, you're so good. But when I go and check like other people's art where they sell their art, I'm like thinking, okay, I'm not good enough yet. And I feel like that puts me a lot of pressure, because I feel like do I know I'm good at art? Yeah, but am I good enough at art? Probably not. That's probably why I've been getting art blocks like every month. You can't exactly force your way out of an art block. If you're in an art block and it hasn't like happened to you in a while, or it hasn't never happened to you, let it happen, because you definitely need rest. And an art block, it just means you're basically exhausted, your mind is exhausted, and it's probably from everything going on in your life, or maybe it's just because you draw too much. Either way, it's just you're exhausted and it's just your mind telling you need a break. But also maybe it's not exhaustion, maybe it's insecurities, and it doesn't have to mean insecurities of what you make. It's probably just insecurities of what you have for other things causing that art block. It's all about mentality, basically. For me, I need to force my way out of art blocks now, because since it is happening like way too often, I have to literally force myself out of the art block. If I let it continue, it's gonna get to the point where I just don't want to draw anymore, and to the point where art is not like a part of me, okay? And I don't want that to happen. I've seen it happen to other people, not art specifically, but just they lose something they love. Like, let's just say sewing. They stopped sewing, they got unmotivated, and they just completely stopped, and they regret that decision. They wish they never stopped. And I don't want to be that person in the future who I wished I just continued art. I can't draw anymore, you know? Like, I want to draw forever. That's basically it. I never want to stop. I don't want to be like, I wish this happened. What if, you know? I don't want to add more what ifs to my long list of already what ifs. So that's what I'm basically saying. That's kind of what the video is, basically. My insecurities, art block. What I'm actually doing to force my way out of art block right now is just try to help find things, like find templates. There's templates on Pinterest. Like for me, I draw people, so I'm able to find templates on Pinterest for me to use. So that's what I use to help me force myself out of art blocks, so I don't have to, you know, do everything by myself. That's just gonna add more pressure on me, you know. If I want to force myself out of art block, I would just try to do kind of less work in a way. Like obviously the end result would be totally different. I hope you know what I mean. It's kind of like a reference, you know, except you trace it and then you turn it into something that's your own art. Yeah, that's basically what I'm trying to say. yeah, you've reached the end of this video. I just want to say thank you for watching this whole thing. I just want to say, the more I move it, the more it's like shaking. I just want to say thank you for coming to this, I don't know what to call it, this, I'm just say video. It really meant a lot to me because I've never done anything like this, and I've always wanted to. It's like the film type videos, whatever. So thank you for joining. If obviously you're watching this, anyways, please do subscribe, please like the video, and there's definitely gonna be more videos like these in the future, especially in the summertime. And I'm so excited when I do get my camera, my MacBook, and I can edit better and sooner, because it takes a longer time on my phone since I don't have that much storage. So that's kind of like the only downfall to it. Also, in the editing process, it takes up more storage than you know. Please subscribe, please like the video. I will be back with more of these, and thank you for joining. Bye.